Hello, my name is Karina and welcome if you're new here, or welcome back if you are subscribed. Speaking of subscribe, make sure you are pressing that subscribe button to show me your support. Okay, so I'm so excited about today's video because it's going to be good. It's going to be a good one. So let's get right on into it. October 11th makes 1 whole year that me and my boyfriend bought a house and moved to a whole nother state. I can't believe it's already been a year. I can't believe all the things that have happened, good and bad. Mind-blowing. I wanted to talk a little bit on what I recommend moving to another state and a little bit of why I would recommend moving to another state. So I already recorded this video and that didn't go well. I was editing and I did not like the look. So here I am refilming. Things happen, so I'm just gonna get right into it. I do have some keynotes. So yeah, let's get started. If you're moving to a new city / state away from your family, friends, you may feel lonely. Take it as an opportunity to work on time discovering yourself or the outside world, such as new restaurants, new parks, new stores, new people. It was kind of lonely over here going to a whole new place that you don't know anybody. I do have a little bit of family and so does my boyfriend over here. So it wasn't like completely alone. We left all our friends back in New Jersey and yeah, it can feel kind of lonely when you are surrounded by new things, you know? It definitely gives you a fresh start, ability to work hard after your goals. And I want to talk about a quote I came across. I think Kevin Hart said it. The worst drug out there is comfortability, because you don't have the urge to want to work. You almost become stuck. So in order to grow, you need to be uncomfortable. Oof. So good. We mostly moved because we were starting our own family. We wanted a fresh start. We had vacationed over here and we literally fell in love. And again, we just wanted a fresh start, and the houses were cheap over here and the market was good, and you know, we have a little bit of family over here, so we weren't completely alone, but definitely wanted to explore more of the world. I would definitely also recommend to, of course, look into expenses wise, look into minimum wage and stuff like that, because it's very different over here compared to New Jersey. I wrote this. I said it was hard because I didn't really have family and I hit all the major goals of life. Some of them. I had a baby. I bought a house. And unfortunately, some of my family members that I thought, you know, growing up, it's like, oh, I can't wait till this happens. And you just immediately think that those certain people are gonna be in your life. And those people weren't in my life, which is okay, you know, like God let all this happen for a reason. And in that season, I needed to be alone. And it was a little lonely, but I learned I'm still learning how to be comfortable being alone and not feeling alone. It's a very hard thing to accomplish, but don't feel discouraged. Think that it will happen. I also have a screenshot from a TikTok that I want to share with you guys. The best advice I have ever heard was, once you have learned everything you need to know from the places you have already been, you have to go out into the unknown to learn more, to grow up and get away from what you already know and establish your independence without outside influence. So again, that's just really talking on growth. You have to be uncomfortable to grow. Sometimes there's seasons of your life where God's like, I'm gonna put you alone for a little bit. And I had one of those seasons. And if you feel like you're having one of those seasons, then, you know, totally don't be against it. I would just really pray on it. I prayed a lot. I did a lot of crying, a lot of worshiping, because it's scary, you know? So definitely have your time to think about it. Really put thought into it. Don't just, you know, get up and go. But if you are a person that's trying to just get up and go, get ahead, get up and go. The world is so big and there's so much to discover. Why would you want to stay in one place in your entire life? That's the main reason what I was thinking while we were deciding on moving. It's like the world is so big. There's billions and billions of people and places to discover. Like, I want to explore the world. I want to learn new things. I would recommend visiting the city or state just so you can see the vibes in person and find out if it's for you or not. Again, me and my boyfriend did go ahead and vacation here before coming. Again, it's like a little iffy still because vacationing and living are two different things, you know. But yeah, we went on Google Maps and searched up all the stores around us. Like, we did as much research as possible to see if that home was good for us. Things will happen, good and bad, expect it. Oof. Over the last year, I've definitely learned that. Don't let those days discourage you. Some days are bad and some days are gonna feel like the best day of your life. You may have a plan with a timeline of when you want things to happen, but always keep in mind, God is in control. You may think your job is going to be teaching and you end up as a scientist. You just never know. It's good to have goals, continue to have those goals, but just keep that in mind, you know, like we're not really in control of our life. If God wants, you know, something to happen, he's gonna place it in your life. He's gonna place those opportunities in your life. He's gonna place those challenges in your life because he is trying to build you and sculpt you into the person that you are made on this earth to be. You understand? Those ideas God puts in your mind might be for a season or might be your dream goal for the rest of your life. The quote I've been living off of, I know that it's all going to be okay in the end. And if it's not okay, it's not the end. Let me reread that. That's so simple, but it just sticks with me so much lately. Like on those days that it gets rough, you know, we've dealt with a lot of rough things that I never even thought could happen in my life. So let me read it again for you guys. I know that it's all going to be okay in the end. And if it's not okay, baby, it's not the end. It's not the end. I don't know who needs to hear this, but God, I pray that you send this video to someone who needs to hear this. God, speak through me. Your life will be thrown curveballs, and the things that you never thought would happen, good or bad, always have the possibility to happen. I'm not gonna use my life problems as a string holding me back. I'm gonna cut it off and burn it. Chase your goals, big or small. No matter if you see payoff right away, continue to do it. God put those thoughts in your head for a reason. Hard work pays off, but it doesn't come overnight. And I am seeing that with not only YouTube, but other things in my life as well. But I'm gonna relate it to YouTube because, you know, I put out these videos, I come up with these ideas, and I'm like, I wanna do this video. I think this video would be pretty cool. And some people disagree. I only get 3 views, YouTube doesn't push it. That's fine. It's not gonna discourage me to stop, you know, oh, I'm not gonna post next week because I didn't get a lot of views. No. Don't let those thoughts discourage you. Though that goal came into your mind for a reason. Best believe. If you have a certain image of yourself with good habits, you have to start. You're waiting and waiting for what? I know some of us are like, girl, I want to be that girl that wakes up at 5 a.m. and jogs. Or I want to be that guy that's super ripped and once he walks into the building, it's like all eyes on me, all eyes on me. Baby, it's you against you. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Like, you have to do it. Nobody's gonna come around, turn that TV off, turn that YouTube video off, take your phone away from you and sergeant you. Let's go, get out, let's go, chase after your goals. No, unfortunately, no. It's not just gonna one day, all those, you know, big accomplishments fall into your lap. That's not how this world works, unfortunately. I wish it did, but no, you have to work hard. There are 24 hours in a day. Make a schedule that works for you. Stay consistent, even when it's not blowing up and you're doing it for a while. Keep at it because you will get there eventually. You will get there where God has called you to be. Don't beat yourself up and compare to others. Continue to only self-reflect and compare to yourself from last year. Unfortunately, with social media now being such a big thing in everyone's life, it's like we're comparing to her, we're comparing to him that we see on our screen, but we really need to be self-reflecting and comparing to how we were last year, how our mindset was. What is that small little habit that we've, you know, embedded in our life now? Be proud, even if there's only small accomplishments, because you took it upon yourself to have self-discipline and push yourself to make progress and not stay still. Put that time that nobody sees. Everyone is different. We're completely different people. God made us all different. Don't let that fire burn because someone got the spot you wanted before you got there. Everyone goes through different obstacles and challenges of life. Stop looking at social media and thinking their life is perfect and then having negative things to say about yourself. No. Would I recommend moving to another state? Yeah, I did it. I'm in love. And if it wasn't for me, if I didn't like it, then I'd make it my business to move back. That's another thing. If you don't like it, then pray about it and try to get back to where you want to be. But again, you got this. You can accomplish anything you put your mind to. It's not the end. If it's going bad, it's not the end. I promise it's not the end. Trust me, if I've had a lot of, well, maybe, I hope one day that you guys know my story, but I have a lot of bad experiences and crying sessions because my life I thought was at the worst and I thought it would never end. I thought the bad things would never end, and here I am living the life that I always wanted. It is possible for you as well, I promise you. So yes, God, I thank you for letting this person come across my channel and come across my video. I hope that you got some motivation to start that good habit or to invest in yourself again, chase after your goals, to have that burn and desire again. Thank you for tuning in so much. Sorry, my son is crying back. No, he's not crying, he's just excited. Thank you so much for tuning in. and I hope you stick around, and I will see you on my next video. I upload every Monday between 4 and 4:30 p.m. And make sure to subscribe if you want to show support. Okay, bye. Love you.